Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn, she in her mood. Like damn, she in her mood.
Hey my babies, it's Auntie Trice here with another video for you. If you have not done so, please head on over to all of my other social media platforms and follow me on there. They are going to be listed in the description box up underneath this here video. Click the like button on your way in here, my babies. That's a quick and free way to support Auntie and push me through the algorithm. I greatly appreciate it. And don't be afraid to subscribe to Auntie's channel today, my babies, because you know you're coming back and I know you're coming back. So why haven't you done it yet? I got my handy dandy phone and it's time for us to get into the tea for today. But before we get into the tea for today, a quick little reminder, you guys, I am not yet monetized. So if you would like to send a quick little donation to the Auntie Be Knowing YouTube channel, $1 or $2, you can do so through the Cash App that is briefly floating across your screen. It will be greatly appreciated. You don't have to, because you know I'm working. You know what I'm saying? I'm a working woman. I get it out the mud on my own. And soon I'm going to have YouTube to be paying me soon. If y'all just keep on subscribing and liking and pushing me through the algorithm, I so greatly appreciate it, my babies. That's all you have to do is support me by clicking the like button and telling a friend to subscribe to the Auntie Be Knowing YouTube channel today, okay? Well, that's all that I got to talk to you about on that part. Let's go ahead and get into the tea for today. Country artist Gavin Adcock says he's coming for Beyonce due to Cowboy Carter still holding a top spot on the charts. Believes artists that dedicated their whole lives to the genre shouldn't have to compete with her. That shit ain't country music. That's what he said. He also said we coming for her fucking ass. That's what he said. I gotta let y'all listen to it. It's so funny. Listen to it. Don't take offense to this, guys. Get out your feelings.
Me on the Apple Music country charts, and one of them's Beyonce. You can tell her we're coming for her fucking ass. That shit ain't country music, and it ain't ever been country music, and it ain't gonna be country music. We're about to play awesome.
So y'all heard what Gavin said, and he said it with his whole chest. You feel me? Let me tell you something. This is how they really feel for real. And I don't want y'all to excuse him and talking about, oh, he's drunk. No, a drunk man tells no tales. Have your grandma and them ever told you that? Y'all need to sit around some older folk and listen to what they be talking about, because they'll tell you this. Now, listen to that man. This is how they really feel for real. And there's nothing wrong with them feeling that way. Oh, you thought I was going to get on them, didn't you? No, I am not. I'm not against them on this. Beyonce knew better than to take her ass over there and do that. She knew better than to do that. And in a way, I kind of feel like she wanted to ruffle a little feathers, because this is why she did it. I kind of feel like she wanted to do that. And she just felt like y'all was supposed to accept her because she's Beyonce. No, that's not how that works. That's not how any of this works. So I knew that this was kind of going to happen, because them people don't give a care if you are making authentic country music. The fact that you didn't start off in country music, they don't like that. You just coming over here colonizing in their genre. They don't like that. They could colonize in yours, but you damn sure can't come over to them and colonize on their shit. Okay, they're gonna call it out every single time. It's called gatekeeping. Maybe we should try it. Okay, that's why Beyonce feels like she can hop over into each genre that she wants, because we've allowed everybody to do the same thing. And them good old white boys over there on the country music side ain't about to let it go. Not to no dancing black she-devil. That's what they call it. You know what it is. You know what it is. Stop playing. But anywho, y'all told Gavin ass up. Y'all made him feel some type of way. And he made a video due to the backlash he was receiving from his statements. Let's get into the video.
I'm going to go ahead and clear this up. When I was a little kid, my mama was blasting some Beyonce in the car. I've heard a ton of Beyonce songs, and I actually remember her Super Bowl halftime show being pretty kick-ass back in the day. But I really don't believe that her album should be labeled as country music. It doesn't sound country. It doesn't feel country. And I just don't think that people that have dedicated their whole lives to this genre and this lifestyle should have to compete or watch that album just stay at the top just because she's Beyonce.
And I completely agree with you, Gavin. That ain't country music. You know what country music is. You've been doing it your whole life. Whereas somebody who just decided to take a swing at it, you know, she just is in the top 5 of the country charts, and that just does not make any sense to you. But you have every right to feel the way that you feel, and you beehive people, y'all need to leave him alone, because this is his genre. This is the area where he belongs in. Now when he goes and he migrates on to another genre that he has no business being in, then we attack him and say, okay, you go back over to country music because this ain't that what you trying to sell us. You to get what I'm saying? Y'all got to learn how to start gatekeeping like these people be doing. And you get mad when they start gatekeeping and you want to call them racist and this and that and the third. No, they won't what they want, and it's nothing wrong with them wanting what they want. We need to start wanting what we want and standing on business about what we want, okay? Because we can say we don't want these people over in our genre either. We can say that. We can say you can't have a seat at the table either. We can say we don't want you on our charts either. We can do things like that, but for some reason we scared. I just wish we had a backbone like these people and said, no, we don't want you over here. You can't be over here, and it's not what that is, and we're not going to accept it. I wish we were more vocal like that, but we not, because we just gotta incorporate everybody, because America makes black people feel like if we don't incorporate everybody, we're just prejudiced and we're racist. I don't know how they do that reverse racism on us, but they do. They make us feel like we're racist and we're prejudiced because we want to say, no, that ain't how that go. You ain't finna do this, and I'm not finna let you do this. And once black people say that, they try to make us feel a type of way, but here it is, they're doing it right in front of our face. The very same thing that they told you, no, black people, that's wrong. You should let everybody be included into hip hop. You should let everybody be included into rap. You should let everybody be included into R&B. You should let everybody be included into blues. You should let everybody be included into jazz. Just how they came and they told black people to do that. Now look at these people in country music saying, no, that ain't it, Beyonce, and we don't think that's right. You see how one-sided that is? No. We should be just like these people here. We don't like that shit that you doing. You need to go and take it back over there, because we don't want it. Okay? And we should be protesting too, or saying stuff in our concerts too, when we hear something that is trash and we know that they trying to come over here and colonize in our genre. We should say, call it out, like how Gavin did. I completely agree with him. So I might lose a few supporters for saying that, but no, we need to start standing up for ourselves. Point blank, period. That's all I got to say about that. Now get out of them people's genre and come back home to your own shit. Even though country music was our shit too, but we let them take it over. So that's another thing. We can't sit over here and get mad about something that we have not even been really participating in and partaking in a long time anyway. And now that we want it back, we want them to just say, here, it's yours again. No, that's not how that works. It's not how any of this works, okay? Leave them people shit alone and come back over here to the hip-hop and R&B genre and the blues, rhythm and blues, and all that stuff. Come back over here to that, all right? And gatekeep that, all right? Now let's keep going.
Did you really drive a forklift?
I did. I absolutely did. I stayed busy every day. I was going to keep my mind active, my body active, because I knew I was getting out at some point.
I read 116 books while I was gone. I read a lot of Maya Angelou, and that was very helpful. That was very helpful.
Your wife is driving forklifts, and you're
But she's always been different than me. I mean, like, you put me in federal prison, I'm not working for you. I'm not giving you no free labor. I'm not doing any of that. I'm here to do time, not your chores.
All right, y'all. So the Chrisleys are doing their rounds, and they letting people know they out and about, and they finna get ready to get back to work and do what they do best and scam people. Yeah, that's what they finna do. Oh my God, bro. But I love the Chrisleys. I know that's a guilty pleasure of mine. I love the Chrisleys, even though they did what they did. I love them. Todd is a black auntie. He don't know it, but it's a black auntie trapped in his body. I felt that when he said what he said, because I feel the same way. I ain't come to prison for y'all to get no free labor out of me. I didn't come to prison for y'all to get no free labor out of me. I came to do my time, and that's what I'm finna do. My damn time. Fuck y'all. I'm serious. That's how I felt. He was, man, you know Todd was giving them hell in that prison, and I love it. I'm happy y'all free. Go ahead and do what y'all do. Don't get caught again. You heard me? Let's move on.
Hey, hermano.
All right, let's get into this next story where a father has jumped into the ocean to save his daughter who fell overboard a Disney cruise ship. Both were rescued in 10 minutes. Let's get into this story. A Disney cruise recently turned from an exciting vacation to a heart-pounding rescue mission when a young girl fell overboard and her father jumping in after her without hesitation. The moment occurred on Sunday on the Disney Dream cruise ship as it sailed between the Bahamas and Fort Lauderdale. According to passengers on board, the young girl sat on the rail of the ship while her father was taking a picture. Unfortunately, seconds later, the girl fell overboard, but her father quickly sprang into action and leapt in behind her. Witnesses say an emergency alert went off throughout the ship, and crew members quickly tossed life preserves into the sea and sent out a rescue boat. The ship was moving fast, so once they were in the water, they turned into little dots. You couldn't even see them after a moment, a passenger said, but the captain slowed the ship, turned it around, and sent out a smaller rescue boat. We watched as they brought the dad and daughter back safely. The father reportedly treaded the water for 10 minutes before being pulled from the ocean. Disney later praised its crew for responding quickly to the situation. We commend our crew members for their exceptional skills and prompt actions, which ensured the safe return of both guests. This incident highlights the effectiveness of our safety protocols. Nonetheless, the father and the young girl were not injured during the moment and returned back safely to the ship. Okay, now that I have told y'all the story, let's really be real here. Why that daddy let that girl get up on that rail like that and fall off that boat like that? Why he let her do that? That's crazy. So you literally let your child get on the railing of a moving ship, and then you just turned around to take pictures and you weren't holding your child while she was on the rail of a moving ship. You know what? Players fuck up. Players fuck up, because, baby, that was a big old fuck up. But after I got through off your ass, sir, about my child, you ain't gonna fuck up like that ever again. Let me tell you something. You got to be more careful. You got to be more careful. Because ain't no way in hell you should allow something like this to happen to your child, sir. Why you let a child, get up on a rail of a moving ship? Y'all in the water. It ain't still. Y'all in the water. Is you crazy? Like, is you cool? Was you thinking? Was you really thinking? No, after I had got off your ass, she was going to be thinking you was going to be using that head for more than just giving me head. I'm finna be honest. I said what I said. Y'all know y'all was thinking it. I'm just the one that's gonna come out loud and say it. That's why you're on my channel. I understand. It's a love-hate relationship type of thing. I understand. But damn it, you need to be more careful. I'm glad y'all safe. I'm glad y'all all right. But this is a lesson learned. I would have been so pissed off if I was on that Disney cruise and that boat had to turn around. And I would have been so pissed off. I'm like, man, y'all gonna refund me some of my money. That's all I'm finna say. Refund me some of my money. Do you know how much a Disney cruise is? You gonna refund me some of my damn money. We got to turn around and rescue your child because you was being irresponsible with your child. Now, either you give me half of my money back or me, we gonna have some problems. Period. But no, for real, I'm glad that y'all are okay. Just be more careful, guys. This is something not to do, sitting on railings while the ship is in motion. That's something not to do, okay? We've just learned a lesson. I hope y'all have. Now let's move on.
You don't need a crystal ball to see this isn't your everyday family.
I am Lala Nutiahari, the mother of 3 very powerful witches.
They've got altars, attitude, and an 8-figure brand. And now they've got a show.
You identify with a religion? or are you more so just spiritual?
Spiritual. We're doing money work for other people, but you see the way we live in it, we do the work for ourselves too.
The only thing stronger than their magic is their mouths.
I see her and I just feel like this is my time to fuck with her.
There is not a day in hell that I'm gonna let them disrespect me.
From full moons to money moves, this family does it all with divine alignment.
Ancestors, spirit guides, and all benevolent entities to enter into this space.
This is The Conjure Family. New series premieres June 30th on Prime Video and Apple TV.
It's lit.
All right, y'all, new TV show alert. The Conjure Family is out on Prime Video and Apple TV. It premiered June 30th. Now, let me tell you something. I think this fake as hell. And let me tell you why I think this fake as hell. Because if you was a real witch or a conjurer of spirits, your ass wouldn't be on TV. They don't want to be known for that. They don't want people to know them for that. You know how many people will be trying to come to them for spells and stuff and draining them of their powers and magic? They don't want to be bothered for real. So I know you're lying about this. Let's start there first. You're lying about this TV show. Them ain't no real witches. Now, where you find them bitches from? But no, real talk. Let's talk about it. Let's sit down and have a conversation for a while. Listen to me. Y'all know real and fake, okay? There are people that operate in the spiritual realm. There are people that can do that, okay? They use witchcraft, they use voodooism, they use any type of thing to invoke a spirit, okay? Now, you got to be careful which spirit you trying to invoke, because that thing can come back on you. Now, that's why I don't play with them spirits. The only spirit I play with is the Holy Spirit. That's the only spirit I play with now. I ain't even lie to you. It's Christianity. That's the only spirit I play with, because a lot of people don't want to talk about it. They don't want to sit down and talk about Christianity being a form of spirituality too, because it invokes a spirit. What spirit does Christianity invoke? It invokes that spirit of Jesus. It invokes that spirit of the Most High. That's what Christianity is supposed to invoke. That's the spirit that it's supposed to invoke. But sometimes in Christianity, it can invoke other spirits too. It can invoke that spirit of lust. It can invoke that spirit of greed. It can invoke that spirit. It can invoke evil spirits too. So you got to be well. Now, I'm telling you, when you're playing with these spirits, you got to be well. Y'all ain't listening to me because you're going to think that I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm telling you the truth, okay? Just like the witches and the voodoo lady got to perform rituals, we Christians, we have to perform rituals too. We have to do communion. We are drinking of the blood and eating of the flesh with the bread and the grape juice and stuff. That's a ritual. That's a ritual. Going to 3 services on Sunday, Bible study on Wednesday, choir rehearsal on Saturday. That's a ritual. Keeping of the church, cleaning up the church, taking care of the pastor. That's a ritual that you're doing. I don't want to say it like y'all are witches or something, because that's not what you call yourselves. You call yourselves Christians, which I call myself, Christian. But we are performing rituals to invoke the Spirit of God. That's what we are supposed to be trying to invoke. But sometimes, if we ain't careful in our heart, something else can be the alluring deep in our heart. And a spirit can sense that. And one of them spirits might get on you, like a spirit of lust, a spirit of greed, a spirit of fornication. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to be careful when you invoking them spirits, because if you really not doing it for the right reasons and you ain't really clean and just in your heart, other stuff can get attached on you. So you better be doing it for the right reasons when you're invoking that spirit. You get what I'm saying? So, all right, that was a word. I just told you something. Now, whether you listen to it, you choose to pay attention to it or not, that's on you. But the only thing that I don't like about this, just the same way like I don't like about the mega churches, is that it's being televised and you're profiting off of people's pain and misfortune. That's what the churches are too. The churches are profiting off the pain and the misfortune of the people. And It's sick. It's sick. I don't want to see what other people are going through. I don't want to know what other people are going through. What I want is to get help for me and my family. That's why we come to you in private. We don't want to be televised coming to y'all. We don't want people knowing that we coming to witches and all of that. But you know, Christianity and Hinduism and all of that stuff is cool because it's called a religion. The only reason why y'all look at witches as bad because that's what you were told. That's what we've been conditioned to believe, that witches and warlocks and things of that nature are bad. But we are literally doing the same thing that they're doing, but we're doing it in a different form of spirituality. We're doing it in the name of God. So it makes us better than them? I don't think so. Because we're literally doing the same damn thing. So y'all can go ahead and watch it if you would like. I'm not going to partake in that because, you know, according to Christianity, according to the Bible, we are not supposed to be looking at things like that. We ain't supposed to be dwelling with y'all like that. So I'm going to stay over here. I'm going to trust the Holy Spirit because that ain't led me astray yet. So I'm going to continue to be led and dwell in the spirit of my God, thy Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. That's where I'm going to be at. All right. So I don't need nobody to come with me. You don't want to come with me? That's okay. That's okay. You don't have to come with me. But I'm going to stay right where I'm at. I'm all right. So y'all go ahead and check into that new TV show that's on Prime Video and Apple TV. But I will not, if y'all would like, y'all drop down in the comments to let me know if y'all done seen it though, and let me know how y'all feel about it. But I ain't reviewing it, not gonna do it. God bless your heart and all your parts. Amen. Now let's move on.
Relax. So that tell them we're going.
Boy, bye. You don't remember me?
Man, stop.
Good. Why you sweating? You okay?
I'm shooting a video. I don't know what's up with people, bro. I don't like that shit.
What? You shooting a video?
I don't like that shit, bro.
Let's get it. We good? What quiet? We're gonna put your bag up. Put your bag up.
Hey, hold on, my bad. Hold on, man. This beautiful woman talking. Okay,
you remember the song?
Remember that music? Yeah,
you forgot.
I like how you swagging. Yeah.
Take my number.
Yeah, bro, we got music. You know how smart we is and shit. And so like, if I'm sweating out the door, man, like you should know better.
I know you putting in work.
Okay, so you should know better, like just by our song that we get.
Cause I said, is you cool?
No, cause like as in like these theories and shit, and how they be playing with a nigga, fam, on TV, like on this internet shit, bro, and shit like that, bro. Like, fam, like
I wasn't talking about like that. I was just asking if you good.
Am I good? Cause I'm sweating.
I'm just saying that you good. I'm just saying that you good. How you been? Type shit. Like what the fuck you on me? I don't be acting like that.
I ain't acting like that. That's why I'm touching you like that. Cause yeah, you feel me? This my big brother. You feel me? That's pure love right here. Pure love. That's why when I touch you like that, I ain't acting like that. I ain't on no don't act like that. I'm out the dude.
What's your line is? I
don't even know my number.
Okay.
What? You know, I'm tweaking.
That's all right. Where you going, my phone, boy?
I'm in the skills phone. That's why I'm sweating.
Yeah, they trying to fight you about drink.
And this is going to be my last point for today. Kodak only acted like this because he is on drugs, y'all. And y'all can tell. We all can tell. It's not something that he can hide, really. You see how he was walking? He couldn't even walk straight up. He had to walk like he was sway back, like he a sway back person, like he got a big ass belly, like he carrying something really for real. No, Kodak is higher than the cost of living. And it's like, I just keep praying for this brother because I do not want to hear on the news that he has died of an overdose. But this nigga be higher than the cost of living. That's why he got offended when that girl asked him why he sweating so much like that, why he sweating like that. All he had to do was tell her, I'm shooting a music video and I just got done hooping and hollering and jumping around. She would have been like, oh, okay. But he took it there because he was guilty, because he knew he was higher than the cost of living. He was guilty for getting high. He felt guilty. He feel like people keep calling him out for getting high because he's always getting high. And he get mad about it because people calling him out and telling him he need to get his shit together. That's what addicts do. They get mad because you keep telling them to get their shit together. They get mad when you notice that they're high. They get mad. Like, don't get mad at me, fool. You the high one. But they get mad. For real. So, and we also ain't gonna point out that this man sexually assaulted her. Oh, yeah, we did just point that out, didn't we? I'm a mess. Kodak, you better be careful. You out here touching that girl on her ass and shit unwantedly. That girl was walking the fuck away because she knew you was higher than the cost of living. She didn't want to be around that. And you sexually assaulted that young lady. You better be careful out here because not everybody gonna laugh and hee ha ha and laugh that shit off with your ass. Some people might call the law. Stupid. Oh my God. All right. He need to go to rehab. If y'all were real, true, close friends to this man and y'all really love this man, y'all would tell this man to go get him some fucking help. And you wouldn't even videotape him, be around him, or do anything with him, do a project with him, do no music with him until he got some help. Point blank, period. Y'all are crazy, but y'all like watching people crash and burn. You like watching people crash and burn. You love a good crash out. You love a good crash out. And I don't know why. That's sad. This brother is crashing out. And y'all are letting him. That's crazy. Well, prayers to Kodak and his family, because that's all I'm going to say. Because it ain't going to be too long before y'all hear the bad news about him now. And then y'all going to be like, dang, man, when that boy was on drugs, he shouldn't have did this. No, y'all encouraged it. You've been encouraging it. Oh my God, that's crazy. Well, that's all that I got to say about this. That's all I got for today. I'll talk to you guys later. Y'all do all the things that I told you to do in the beginning of this video, because I will not repeat myself, my babies. I love y'all, and I'll talk to you soon, all right? Bye.